So how was your weekend? What did you get up to?
Oh, sure, I was on the bear from Friday until about 2 hours ago.
Nice one. Many about?
Loads. I must have met everyone in town.
Any gossip?
Well, the first two people I saw on Friday was Peter James and Tanya. Had good crack with Peter James, but I do not know what to think of Tanya. Keelan says she is an awful bollocks.
Where did you go then?
I headed down the street towards Lee's. I saw Freeman and the newsagents buying sweets for some young lassie. I then went into Lee's and Balmer and Fannin were passed out on the pool table, stayed for one pint and went to Bannon's to meet the lads.
What was on in Bannon's?
Nothing really, we had just arranged to meet there, but Iggy was asleep by the time I arrived, so it was just me and Muscles Cross and Holland Warren. Snore came down later, but he was too horny and could only stay a half an hour. He had to go and relieve himself. We bumped into Leona Ego on the way up the road. God, she really does look like Wednesday Addams.
Did you go home after that?
No, headed to the Nog and got absolutely plastered and woke up at a house party a few hours later. At Freeman's girlfriend's house. We had to be really quiet as to not wake up her parents. Snore was there and I had never seen him in as good a mood whatever happened. Mark Murray was there too. He had broken 3 girls' hearts since he left his house.
What a legend, he is like a Jedward version of Damien B.
Very true. So the next morning we left because the young lassie had homework to do. We got a lift into town in Red Boy's shaggin' wagon. Him and Paddy and Fitch had spent the whole night taking pictures of fags on the bog. We all headed to Bannon's for the match, ended up getting full and going to the horse. When I got into the horse, Dan's woman had eaten all of the stools and we had nowhere to sit down, so we left again and headed back to the Nog.
Jesus, you must have been fucked.
Yes, absolutely dime. So got the breakfast the next morning and headed back down the street. Met Keelan and Snore heading to the bookies. Snore was grumpy again, but I did not say anything to him in case he kicked the head off me. Went to Lee's and Kevin McDonnell, Frank and Killian Brady were playing golf in the pub. I thought this was a bit odd at first, but fuck it, I've been drinking since Friday.
Where was Freeman at this stage?
I do not know, but his woman was grounded, so she snuck out and got accidentally eaten by Dan's woman. The court case is next week.
What a crazy weekend.
That is just a normal weekend in Coot Hill.